The world is full of diamonds and gems, and we are having some of them today to build this event. Namaste to all the dignitaries and viewers for our first virtual Sambhrama. Well, audience, you will discover yourself as the colors of this event will embellish us all together. Well, I, Navya Jagadish, will be your host for today's program. I assure you that this day will be full of excitement and endurance and help us to create some memories. It is rightly said, days are not lost when memories are created. The vision of Sambhrama has once again given the students a wee idea of enlightenment it automatically brings. It's a day of absolute portrayal of talent and vigor, the end point of one's wandering. Ganesha, the Sukharata, the Dukharata, the God of wisdom, we pray to you to grace your halo upon us. Now, Nishita MP of class 6th is going to draw the strings of our heart and add her soothing voice to cherish our souls by rendering a beautiful song. How captivating. The tone of music is still tickling in my ears. Well done, dear. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do. Like every other auspicious occasion, let us start this event by offering our prayers to Ma Saraswati by conducting the customary lamp lighting ceremony, followed by a special message by our core team.
शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते।
My gratitude to our chairman Shri G.C. Chandrasekhar, our secretary Dr. Sudha Chandrasekhar for their contribution towards lamplighting. While writing Natya Shastra, our ancient scholar Bharata Muni would have not thought that his writing will last for millennia. Students of class 9 are here to continue his legacy by seeking the blessings from Lord Ganesha by a graceful performance.
महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि
महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि वसिष्ठवामदेवादि वन्दितं महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि वसिष्ठवामदेवादि वन्दितं महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि
महादेवसुतं
महादेवसुतं गुरुगुहनुदं मानकोटि प्रकाशं शालं
महादेवसुतं गुरुगुहनुदं मानकोटि प्रकाशं शालं महाकाव्यमडगादिप्रियं महाकाव्यमडगादिप्रियं मूषिकवाहनमोदकप्रियं
महाकाव्यमाडगादिप्रियं मूषिकवाहनमोदकप्रियं महाकाव्यमाडगादिप्रियम् సరి సరి సమగ సరి సమగ సరి
What an elegant start. I had the privilege to choreograph this performance. Education is the passport to the future and the most powerful weapon to change the world. Now, the person who has consumed herself to bring light in the life of our children, our principal, Mrs. Padmashri Y, will welcome you all.
Respected G.C. Chandrasekhar, Chairman, Capital Educational Institutions, Dr. Sudha Chandrasekhar, Secretary, Capital Educational Institutions, Core Committee members, teachers, parents, and my dear students. Greetings to one and all. I am extremely privileged to address you all at this important moment of celebrating virtual annual day Sambhrama. We decided to conduct this event online to kindle the spirit of togetherness and encourage the students to showcase their talents despite the difficult times. On behalf of this institution, I cordially and respectfully welcome our chairman, Sri G.C. Chandrasekhar, Member of Parliament. Sir doesn't need any formal introduction as he is a well-known and distinguished figure in the society. He is been highly respected and known for his kind deeds and selfless services for the society. We are very grateful from bottom of our heart to him for courteously and gladly accepting our invitation and being a part of these celebrations. Thank you very much, sir. Dream to achieve and dare to conquer. With all the charming and cheerful greetings, I welcome Dr. Sudha Chandrasekhar, Secretary, Capital Educational Institutions. She is a person who embraces challenges, believes in continuous effort. Indeed, her work ethics is a true reflection that inspires everyone to achieve that pinnacle. We do acknowledge your divine presence, ma'am, as it is an explicit sign of your concern for us. Genius is the gold in the mind and the talent is the miner who works and brings it out. You are our real life miners, role models who create an alluring ambience, ignite and inspire the young minds to explore the unknown. It is a proud privilege to extend a warm welcome to the core team and the teachers. No love is greater than mom's love. No care is greater than dad's care. Yes, dear parents, we always hold you very close to our hearts. We acknowledge the part you play in imparting the holistic education and formation of young minds. We feel deeply cherished to offer a pleasant welcome to each one of you. Never get tired of doing little things for others. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. We put our hearts together to welcome the treasures of Capital Public School. These little buddies are the central focus of this event. You are the true performers who makes the event colorful. I extend my gracious welcome to all the Capitalites. As there are logistic hurdles, we have confined the celebrations to the limited participants, and some of them had uploaded their individual performances which are collated by our team of professionals. In the end, I would like to welcome all the dignitaries, staff and students who are an integral part of this institution. I request all of you to enjoy the cultural program and make it a grand success. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. We are honored to have you amongst us. We in Capital epitomize strength, dedication, hard work, and success of not only one, but of all those who are associated with it. our directors, our principal, our faculty members, and of course, our students. So here is the footprints of our achievements for the session 2020-21. So, with great pride, I present our students, Master Aryan Prem and Miss Harita Raj of class 9.
A great welcome to all of you on the other side of the screen, parents, teachers, and my fellow students.
Whatever happened for the good.
Whatever is happening for the good.
Whatever will happen will also happen for the good.
There have been a lot of happenings in the past year, and it has been a time of great challenges for everyone, particularly students. But now the dark clouds have started to fade away, and we are all looking forward to our lives and goals renewed with enthusiasm.
Adversities cannot stop us from celebrating Sambhrama, the 15th annual day of Capital Public School, with the usual fervour and pride. It is a great honour for me to welcome our respected chairman, Shri G.C. Chandrasekhar, who has been a guiding light and inspiration all through.
School Secretary Dr. Sudha Chandrasekhar has been our source of strength for all of us during these times, and we are sure that her valuable guidance will continue to motivate us in the days to come. It's time to cut short our speeches and let the screen speak for itself. With sparkle in my eyes and hope in my heart, I, Aryan of class 9,
And I, Harita of class 9, now present before you the annual report of our school, Capital Footprints for the academic year 2020 to 2021. Academic excellence. Keeping the capital flag soaring high, our class 10 students scored 100% results in AISSE March 2020. What is stunning is the fact that this is the 10th consecutive years our students have achieved this remarkable milestone. Bangalore Sahodaya School Complex felicitated the school for this remarkable feat.
Hub of Learning. We are proud to announce that Capital Public School continues to be the lead collaborative school under the CBSE's Hub of Learning, elaborating on the topic of decoding NEP 2020. Our principal, Mrs. Padmashri Y, enlightened the collaborative schools on the salient features of the NEP. Capitolites went all global and gained an international edge by engaging in culture-oriented projects, and we have received the IDS accreditation for the academic years of 2020 to 2023.
Invest teacher survey. If you want to walk fast, walk alone. But if you want to walk far, walk together, says Ratan Tata. Leaders are those who inspire change, and Capital has its fair share of budding leaders who were installed during a virtual program. Our beloved principal, Mrs. Padmashri Y, CEO of Capital Educational Institutions, Mrs. Indira Kullai, Vice Principal Mrs. Pratibha Rao, and School Coordinator Mrs. Pratima Prakash were present at the event.
Co-curricular activities. The COVID crisis could not dampen the multifaceted abilities of our students who took part in co-curricular activities like solo singing, poster making, clay modeling, best out of waste fashion show, declamation, elocution, photography, etc. with spirit and determination. National festivals. Capitolites kept their heads and hopes high as we celebrated the 73rd Independence Day with school core committee members led by Principal Mrs. Padmashri Y hoisting the national flag. The Rotary Club of Bangalore launched a plantation drive to mark the occasion. Republic Day. The 72nd Republic Day was celebrated with great pride and respect by the students of grade 10, while the students of grade 1 to 9 celebrated the event virtually. Principal Mrs. Padmashri Y hoisted the national flag to mark the occasion.
Teachers' Day. On Teachers' Day, our students made sure that their teachers received a splendid treat by performing dance, music, drama, mono act, quiz, and games, besides delivering speeches on the importance of the teacher-student relationship. In a team effort, Chrysalis and our pre-primary teachers celebrated the resilience and can-do attitude of the teaching fraternity in a special campaign which is particularly relevant in a time where a smile is all that a child needs.
Children's Day. Kids had a gala time during the Children's Day celebrations on November 14th in a variety of scintillating performances including skit, yoga, dance, song, fashion show and games. To pep up their spirits, motivational wishes came in from School Secretary Dr. Sudha Chandrasekhar, Principal Mrs. Padmashri Y, CEO Mrs. Indira Kulai and School Coordinator Mrs. Pratima Prakash. Capital Lights went on a virtual tour of Children's Day Hunt organized by the JP Nagar's Rotary Club as part of its Children's Day program. Students won laurels to the school by winning in essay writing competitions and poster making competitions. And the winners are Kannada Rajyotsava. Kannada Rajyotsava gave us an opportunity to pledge our devotion to the Kannada language and its culture. The day's highlights were speeches on the glory of Karnataka, skit, dance, quiz, and the rendition of musical instruments. Our students made the occasion special by dressing up as great Kannada, literary, and art icons.
Their eyes lit up and their dreams gained wings as the tiny tots of the primary division went about celebrating various festivals like Ganesh Chaturthi, Krishna Janmashtami, Diwali, and Christmas. They did not stop there and participated with renewed enthusiasm in sessions like number activity and learning with colors. They imbibed little nuggets of wisdom on proper nourishment and hygienic food by observing Sandwich Day and Fruit Salad Day. Another interesting session which the kids thoroughly enjoyed was finger puppets on family, during which important lessons were imparted on the importance of family and its members.
Add-on values. At Capitol, we believe that education and co-curricular activities go hand in hand. Our young eco-activists participated with gusto in environmental friendly activities organized by the Eco Club. Pledging our resolve to serve the society, Aryan Prem of Class 9C, that's me, and Shreya Kamath of Class 9B took over as President and Vice President of the Interact Club. Technology and learning are the two sides of the same coin. And to instill the aptitude for technology in our students, we formed the Technocrats Club. School Secretary Dr. Sudha Chandrasekhar was the chief guest of this event. Our principal, Mrs. Padmashri Y, coordinators, mentors, and the members of the Technocrats Club attended the event. Our Muni Disnita and Surabhi P of Class 9C took over as President and Secretary of the club.
Days of Art in Action. Reading Week was celebrated by the students undertaking various activities like poster making, chart making, buddy and book review, and readathon to name a few. Our students, Shreya K and Sayed Mas of Class 9, won the first prize and the consolation prize, respectively, at the video making contest on mathematics and nature organized by Karnataka State Council of Science and Technology to mark National Mathematics Day. On Constitution Day, we acquainted ourselves with the basic principles and philosophy of the Indian Constitution with PowerPoint presentations as the highlight of the day. Hindi Divas was celebrated by the ever-energetic students of classes 1 to 10. Some of the important events conducted were poem recitation, dancing, singing, and speeches. The event served to highlight the pivotal role Hindi plays in a student's life.
Fighting COVID. We joined the CBSE's public health campaign against COVID-19, with our students participating in poster making and taking a COVID pledge to fight the pandemic in their own way. Art integration. The artist in all of us came alive as we integrated learning and art to give the world of education a new edge. The Airpan Art of Uttarakhand was the focus at the art integration program with the subject of Ek Bharat, Shresht Bharat, held for the students of classes 7 to 9.
Fit India Movement. We joined the nationwide campaign for fitness and secured the prestigious tag of a Fit India Movement school. To get rid of the stress elements in young minds, capitalites Rakshak Patel, Tanya, Sanjukta Ingle, Shrivardhan, Impana, Vishala Sakhi, and Aditya V. Kashyap, along with Hitapriya, received valuable inputs on cycling, running, hurdles, rope skipping, weightlifting, yoga, and push-ups from PET instructors.
Online engagement. When the going gets tough, the tough keeps teaching online. Our teachers have set us a stellar example for forbearance and continuity by quickly adapting themselves to the digital teaching platform. Following the guidelines prescribed by the state government and the CBSE, the classes for grade 10 commenced earlier this January with nearly 97% of attendance.
Staff Enrichment Program. When one teaches to learn, says Robert Henry. To ensure that they are best equipped to impart lessons to the new generation, our teachers attended several online training sessions conducted by CBSE and many other organizations during the course of the year. Our core team, headed by the principal, attended the 26th Annual National Conference organized by CBSE in association with Bangalore Savodaya School Complex. Honorable Minister of Education, Ministry of Education, Government of India, Shri Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank presided as the chief guest and applauded the efforts to hold a conference online. The main focus was to build the core competencies amongst the children and implementation of research-based learning.
The firm footing for the edifice of Capital Public School is built over the support of the four pillars. They are the management, the teachers, the parents, and the students. It is our cohesive relationship that makes our organizational dream a reality. The adversities notwithstanding, we are determined to conclude the academic year on a high note by meeting the aspirations of our parents, teachers, and the society. The constraints we face this year make it imperative for all of us to put in a little bit of extra effort, and we will do it in the best way possible by setting a notch higher in the world of academics. We are ending our report with these golden lines by former US President Barack Obama. The future rewards those who press on. I don't have time to complain. I don't have time to feel sorry for myself. I am going to press on. This is Aryan
This is Arita.
signing off.
Goodbye.
See you in the next Sambhrama.
We are extremely happy the way the report was rendered. I thank our principal, Mrs. Padma Shri Y, for her visionary inputs, Vice Principal, Mrs. Pratibha Rao, and the entire core team for their efforts, Mrs. Satyabama S. for the limpid report, and Mrs. Juma Christopher for her visually appealing PowerPoint presentation. Successful and unsuccessful people do not vary much in their abilities, but they vary in their desire to reach potential. Mrs. Sangeeta Kannan, our secondary coordinator, will present the school toppers for the academic year 2019-20.
A winner is just a loser who tried yet another time. Success belongs only to those who are willing to work harder than anyone else. Good morning, distinguished invitees, principal, staff, parents, and my dear students. Sambhrama is the day when our dear students are felicitated for all the hard work that they had put in. It usually takes place on a grandiose scale. Since desperate times call for desperate measure, we are forced to contract our ceremony of gratification into mere virtual orientation. This would be a void reason if validated. So, as of my part, I do not wish to exploit over such a snag, and I shall try to keep this virtual meet as lively as possible. To get started with, these toppers with their profound grades have become one of the most vivid and brilliant head that Capital can brag about. These students shall be awarded for their commendable academic feat. We must not refrain ourselves from complimenting all the 89 students in the previous batch. Without taking much of your time, I would like to announce the names of the students who have scored center, and also the students who scored more than 90%. These students will be receiving e-vouchers for their as a token of appreciation. First of all, I would like to announce the names of the students who scored perfect centum in social science. Shall we begin? Yes, it's Namita Rayasam. She was a disciplined child with a consistent performance and has a very legible handwriting. The position of school cultural secretary was one of her accolades. Next we have Purvi, determined child and has a tremendous leadership quality. We sure cannot disregard the information technology centum holders. I am happy to share we have 3 students who scored exemplary centum in information technology. First, it's Harshini RV. She was a quiet and obedient child. Shyam Kaushik, he was very regular to school and a jovial person too. Next, it's Purvi B. Yes, it indeed the same child who scored flawless centum in social science. 2 centums are more than just enough to explain how dedicated and devoted she is. We simply have to get into grips to the fact that she was an ideal student. Moreover, we cannot oversee the truth that she was unparalleled school topper with a praiseworthy 94.4%. Now, it's finally time to announce the names of other toppers with a percentage as a criterion. First, I would begin by calling out the names of the student who has scored second highest with 94.2%. Yes, it's none other than Tanvi V. Shaina and Namita Rayasam. Unfortunately, these students have missed the school topper accolade by a meager 1 mark. Moving further, we have Naushin Alam. She was an oriented child. Tamanna Sambras, ever bubbly child, and she was our school head girl too. Then we have Bhumika MP. She was a very proactive child. Shyam Kaushik, his centum in IT says it all. Finally, it's Preet Patel and Tejal Singh who scored the same percentage. Both are unique in their own ways. With this, I conclude my speech by registering a quote. Today, do what others won't, so that tomorrow you can do what others can't. Till I meet you in the next Sambhrama, it's me Sangeeta saying goodbye to you all.
Thank you, Mrs. Sangeeta. Lucky people get opportunities. Brave people create opportunities. And winners are those who convert problems into opportunities. We in Capital not only value the knowledge and talent, but we celebrate it in the form of co-curricular activities. This year was even more special as all the activities were conducted virtually and helped us to enhance our skills too. Now, our CCA coordinator, Mrs. Savita Bhushan, will take it forward.
ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಪರಿಪೂರ್ಣವಾಗಬೇಕಾದರೆ ಪಠ್ಯೇತರ ಚಟುವಟಿಕೆಗಳು ಅಗತ್ಯವಾಗಿವೆ. ಪಠ್ಯೇತರ ಚಟುವಟಿಕೆಗಳು ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳನ್ನು ಆಸಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಅನ್ವೇಷಿಸುವಂತಹ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡುತ್ತವೆ. ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ನನಗೆ ಈ ದಿನ ಸುದಿನ. ಕಾರಣವಿಷ್ಟೇ, ನಮ್ಮ ಶಾಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಏರ್ಪಡಿಸಲಾಗಿದ್ದಂತಹ ಪಠ್ಯೇತರ ಚಟುವಟಿಕೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಗವಹಿಸಿದವರಿಗೆ ಹಾಗೂ ವಿಜೇತರಾದವರಿಗೆ ಅಭಿನಂದನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸುವಂತಹ ಸುವರ್ಣಾವಕಾಶ ದೊರೆತಿದೆ. ನನಗೆ ಅವಕಾಶ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಟ್ಟಂತಹ ಶಾಲಾ ಆಡಳಿತ ಮಂಡಳಿಯವರಿಗೆ ಆಭಾರಿಯಾಗಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ತಮಗೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿರುವಂತೆ 2020-21 ಸಾಲು ಸಾಂಕ್ರಾಮಿಕ ರೋಗದಿಂದ ಕೂಡಿತ್ತು. ಕೊರೋನಾ ಈ ಒಂದು ರೋಗ ಎಲ್ಲ ರೀತಿಯ ಬದಲಾವಣೆಯನ್ನು ತಂದೊಡ್ಡಿತ್ತು. ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ಅನೇಕ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬದಲಾವಣೆಗೆ ಕಾರಣವಾಯಿತು. ನೇರ ಸಂಪರ್ಕದ ಮೂಲಕ ತರಗತಿಯನ್ನು ನಡೆಸುತ್ತಿರುವುದಕ್ಕೆ ಬೆಳವಣಿಗೆಗೆ ನಾಂದಿ ಹಾಡಿತು. ನಮ್ಮ ಶಾಲೆಯ ವಿಶೇಷತೆ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಎಂದರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪಠ್ಯೇತರ ಚಟುವಟಿಕೆಗಳನ್ನು ನೇರ ಸಂಪರ್ಕದ ಮೂಲಕ ನಾವು ಆಯೋಜಿಸಿದ್ದೆವು. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಂದ, ಪಾಲಕರಿಂದ ಹಾಗೂ ಪೋಷಕರಿಂದ ಅನೇಕ ರೀತಿಯ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಬೆಂಬಲ ಮತ್ತು ಸಹಕಾರ ದೊರೆಯಿತು. ಅವರೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ನಾನು ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳನ್ನು ಸಮರ್ಪಿಸಲು ಇಚ್ಛಿಸುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಪ್ರತಿಭೆಯೊಂದಿದ್ದರೆ ಸಾಲದು, ಪ್ರತಿಭೆಗೆ ಪೂರಕವಾದ ವಾತಾವರಣವನ್ನು ಕಲ್ಪಿಸಿಕೊಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತದೆ. ಇಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಪೂರಕವಾದ ವಾತಾವರಣವನ್ನು ಕಲ್ಪಿಸಿಕೊಟ್ಟಂತಹ ಶಾಲಾ ಆಡಳಿತ ಮಂಡಳಿಯವರಿಗೆ ನಾನು ಆಭಾರಿಯಾಗಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಪರವಾಗಿ ನಾನು ನಮ್ಮ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ಗೌರವ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಾದಂತಹ ಮಾನ್ಯ ಶ್ರೀ ಜಿಸಿ ಚಂದ್ರಶೇಖರ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಹಾಗೂ ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಸುಧಾ ಚಂದ್ರಶೇಖರ್ ಅವರು ಕಾರ್ಯದರ್ಶಿಗಳ ಅವರಿಗೆ ನಾನು ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಪರವಾಗಿ ವಂದನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಸಮರ್ಪಿಸುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಕೊನೆಯದಾಗಿ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ನೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಪ್ರಾಂಶುಪಾಲರಾದಂತಹ ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಪದ್ಮಶ್ರೀ ವೈರವರಿಗೆ, ಮುಖ್ಯ ಕಾರ್ಯಕಾರಿಣಿ ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಇಂದಿರಾ ಕುಲೇರವರಿಗೆ, ಉಪಪ್ರಾಂಶುಪಾಲರಾದಂತಹ ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಪ್ರತಿಭಾರವರಿಗೆ, ಶಾಲಾ ಸಂಯೋಜಕಿ ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಪ್ರತಿಭಾ ಪ್ರಕಾಶರವರಿಗೆ, ಶೈಕ್ಷಣಿಕ ಸಂಯೋಜಕಿಯರಿಗೆ ಹಾಗೂ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕಿಯರಿಗೆ, ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಗಿ ತರಗತಿ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕಿಯರಿಗೆ ನಾನು ಅಭಿನಂದನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಹಾಗೂ ವಂದನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಲು ಇಚ್ಛಿಸುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಇವರುಗಳ ಸಹಕಾರ ಮತ್ತು ಸಹಾಯವಿಲ್ಲದಿದ್ದರೆ ಈ ಪಠ್ಯೇತರ ಚಟುವಟಿಕೆಗಳನ್ನು ನಡೆಸುವುದು ತುಂಬ ಕಷ್ಟಕರವಾಗುತ್ತಿತ್ತು. ನಮ್ಮ ಶಾಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಆಯಾಯ ತರಗತಿಗೆ ಅನುಸಾರವಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಸ್ಪರ್ಧೆಗಳನ್ನು ಏರ್ಪಡಿಸಿದ್ದೆವು. ಪೂರ್ವ ಪ್ರಾಥಮಿಕ, ಪ್ರಾಥಮಿಕ, ಮಾಧ್ಯಮಿಕ ಹಾಗೂ ಪ್ರೌಢಶಾಲಾ ಹಂತದಲ್ಲಿ ಚಟುವಟಿಕೆಗಳನ್ನು ನಡೆಸಿದ್ದೆವು. ಸ್ಪರ್ಧೆಗಳ ವಿವರ ಇಂತಿದೆ. ಏಕವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಗೀತಗಾಯನ ಸ್ಪರ್ಧೆ, ಏಕವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ನೃತ್ಯಗಾರಿಕಾ ಸ್ಪರ್ಧೆ, ಮನಮೋಹಕ ಉಡುಪುಗಳ ಸ್ಪರ್ಧೆ, ಛದ್ಮವೇಷ ಸ್ಪರ್ಧೆ, ಛಾಯಾಗ್ರಹಣ ಸ್ಪರ್ಧೆ, ಕಿರುಚಿತ್ರ ತಯಾರಿಕಾ ಸ್ಪರ್ಧೆ, ಕತೆ ಹೇಳುವ ಸ್ಪರ್ಧೆ, ವಾಕ್ಚಾತುರ್ಯದ ಸ್ಪರ್ಧೆ ಹಾಗೂ ಭಾಷಣ ಕಲೆಯ ಸ್ಪರ್ಧೆ ಇತ್ಯಾದಿ ಸ್ಪರ್ಧೆಗಳನ್ನು ಆಯೋಜಿಸಿದ್ದೆವು. ಈ ಸ್ಪರ್ಧೆಗಳನ್ನು ಆಯೋಜಿಸುವ ಉದ್ದೇಶ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ವಿಮರ್ಶಾತ್ಮಕ ಹಾಗೂ ವೈಜ್ಞಾನಿಕ ಚಿಂತನೆಯನ್ನು ಮೂಡಿಸುವುದು, ಸಾಮೂಹಿಕ ಒಡನಾಟ ಮತ್ತು ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕ ಪ್ರಜ್ಞೆಯನ್ನು ಬೆಳೆಸುವುದೇ ಆಗಿತ್ತು. ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಭಯವನ್ನು ನಿವಾರಿಸುವುದು ಮತ್ತು ನಾಯಕತ್ವದ ಗುಣಗಳನ್ನು ಬೆಳೆಸುವುದೇ ಆಗಿತ್ತು. ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೊಟ್ಟಂತಹ ಅವಕಾಶವನ್ನು ಸದುಪಯೋಗಪಡಿಸಿಕೊಂಡು ತಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿನ ಪ್ರತಿಭೆ ಮತ್ತು ಕೌಶಲ್ಯವನ್ನು ಹೊರಸೂಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹಾಗೆಯೇ ಬಹುಮಾನಗಳನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಗಳಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನನಗೆ ಬಹಳ ಸಂತೋಷವಾಗುತ್ತಿದೆ. ಪ್ರಥಮ ಸ್ಥಾನವನ್ನು ಪಡೆದಂತಹ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿ ವಿಜೇತರ ಪರಿಚಯವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡುವುದಕ್ಕೆ. ಕ್ಷಮಿಸಿ, ಸಮಯದ ಅಭಾವವಿರುವುದರಿಂದ ತಾವುಗಳೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ PPT ನೋಡುವುದರ ಮೂಲಕ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆಯೊಂದಿಗೆ ಅಭಿನಂದನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಬೇಕೆಂದು ಕೋರಿಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಅಬ್ದುಲ್ ಕಲಾಂರವರು ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಸೋಲು ಎಂಬ ರೋಗಕ್ಕೆ ಆತ್ಮವಿಶ್ವಾಸ ಮತ್ತು ಕಠಿಣ ಪರಿಶ್ರಮವೇ ಮದ್ದು. ಇದು ಯಾರಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತದೆಯೋ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಯಶಸ್ಸು ಕಟ್ಟಿಟ್ಟ ಬುತ್ತಿ. ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ, ಸೋಲೆ ಗೆಲುವಿನ ಸೋಪಾನ. ಸೋತೆ ಎಂದು ನೀವು ಮುಂದಿಟ್ಟ ಹೆಜ್ಜೆಯನ್ನು ಹಿಂದಿಡಬೇಡ. ಈ ಹೆಜ್ಜೆಯೇ ಮುಂದೊಂದು ದಿನ ನಿನಗೆ ದಾರಿದೀಪವಾಗುತ್ತದೆ. ಹಾಗೆಯೇ ಇತಿಹಾಸವನ್ನೇ ನಿರ್ಮಿಸುವುದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವಕಾಶ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡುತ್ತದೆ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಗುರಿಯನ್ನು ನೀವೇ ತಲುಪಬೇಕು. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಗುರಿಯೆಡೆಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಗಮನವನ್ನು ಕೊಡುತ್ತೀರಾ ಎಂದು ಆಶಿಸುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ವಿಜೇತರಾದವರಿಗೆ ಹಾಗೂ ಪಾಲ್ಗೊಂಡವರಿಗೆ ನಾನು ಅಭಿನಂದನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸುತ್ತಾ, ನನಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಂತಹ ಅವಕಾಶವನ್ನು ಸ್ಮರಿಸುತ್ತಾ, ನಾನು ಪಠ್ಯೇತರ ಚಟುವಟಿಕೆಗಳ ಸಂಯೋಜಕಿ ಸವಿತಾ ಭೂಷಣ್ ನನ್ನ ಪುಟ್ಟ ಭಾಷಣವನ್ನು ಮುಗಿಸುತ್ತಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಶುಭವಾಗಲಿ. ವಂದನೆಗಳು.
Thank you, Mrs. Savita.
It is my privilege to welcome our Secretary, Dr. Sudha Chandrasekhar, to deliver the Presidential Address.
Good day, everyone. I hope you're all healthy and safe. What was the new normal a year ago has now lost its distinction and has become just the normal. This shift to a virtual platform has not been easy, and we are very thankful for your help and cooperation throughout the process. It has truly been the worst of times, but in a way also the best of times. I don't and shouldn't expand on how it is the former, as today is a day of celebration. But the silver lining of any situation needs to be reiterated in order to remind ourselves that we still have something to strive for. I feel these are the best of times since our children have an opportunity to personalize their learning like never before. The uniform syllabus surely provides a strong foundation, but pre-lockdown, the children never had an opportunity to explore and expand beyond this foundation. But now they do. The reduced hours of classes gives them a lot of time to explore their interest in numerous areas, and the resources are at their fingertips and are infinite. In this atmosphere, we as parents have a duty to give them the resources and the space so they can make the best of this. In a home environment where we are all staying in for large hours of time, the line between parenting and giving our children a space to take their own initiative becomes blurred. How can we balance this when every sight of our children spending hours and hours online worries and concerns us? How do we ensure that they feel comfortable to express their interest and aspirations to us without worry? All of this, especially when we feel a need to be fully involved in our children's lives. And now, having a chance to do so, we would want to make the best of this opportunity. While thinking of this dilemma, I remembered a poem my daughter made me read. She had felt that it was highly essential for every parent to keep this in mind while deciding on how to intervene in the child's life. It is from the collection of poems by Khalil Gibran in his phenomenal work, The Prophet, which he took 11 years to complete. It goes like this: Your children are not your children. They are the sons and daughters of life's longing for itself. They come through you, but not from you. And though they are with you, yet they belong not to you. You may give them your love, but not your thoughts, for they have their own thoughts. You may house their bodies, but not their souls, for their souls dwell in the house of tomorrow, which you cannot visit, even in your dreams. You may strive to be like them, but seek not to make them like you, for life goes backwards, nor tarries with yesterday. You are the bows from which children as living arrows are sent forth. The archer sees the mark upon the path of infinite, and he bends you with his might that his arrows may go swift and far. Let your bending in the archer's hand be gladness, for even as he loves the arrows that flies, he also loves the bow that is stable. I find that this poem can be interpreted in unique way by each of us, but also provides certain bounds to the interpretation. I urge you to think and align your choices as a parent in a way which you feel right for your child, while keeping this in the back of your mind. We at Capitol believe in the potential of each and every one of your children, but unfortunately we could not exploit the potential of every child for this annual day. Surely we look eagerly to do so next year in a grand manner. Despite this impediment of not being able to include more number of students, we are very proud of the performance we have been able to put together for today's annual day. The students have come together despite these tough times and have worked immensely hard for this event. We thank all the parents who were involved in the producing of these performances and participating in it too. I would also like to thank all my teachers for supervising, directing, organizing for today's annual day. We are very glad that all of you have kept the enthusiasm alive and have channeled it into putting this amazing celebration today. Thank you very much and enjoy the show.
Thank you very much, ma'am, for your words of wisdom.
Get ready for all the excitement and delight. Let's gear up for today's striking virtual cultural bonanza. Though it was a tough time for teachers and students, they have done a marvelous job, and with great self-esteem, I present them before you. We dance for laughter, we dance for fears. We dance for madness, we dance for tears. We are the dancers, we create dreams. Dance is one of the divine form of art, presenting the Garba in celebration of courage of goddess Durga by the performers of primary wing. What a delighted performance by our young ones. I'm sure everyone felt the depth of music and engaged in the show. Trained and choreographed by Mrs. Amruta Ramesh. It's party time in the jungle of Madagascar, and all the animals of primary wing are prepped up to have a gala time.
We like to keep on jumping off the floor.
start. Dancing till your feet is sore. Party hard just like it's Mardi Gras, cause that's what life is for. And we don't party hardly, we just party hard. And not because we born, we party cause we born to party. We gon' move our bodies with our hands in the air and wave them all around like we just don't care. Yeah, I'm on the motor in the house. Yeah, I'm about to turn it out. Yeah, and you know what's going down. Physically round. I like to move it. I like to move it. I like to move it. We like to move it. I like to move it. She like to move it. We like to move it. We like to move it. Party ain't done. Party this body got started like one. It just begun. Big action. Pump up the volume. Speak up last ton. Shake up the ground. Shake like an earthquake. Quick up the ground. Play to make a sound. Play to make a sound. So I can do my little dance. Do my little dance. Answer my pants. Got answer my pants. Answer my pants. That's why. Keep on. Yes, that's why. Keep on. Yes, that's why. Keep on doing what I'm doing, y'all. First name Moto, last name Moto. Here's how you spell it, M-O-T-O. When I step in, all the girls want a photo. You know, hey, yo, I'm Moto in the house. I'm about to turn it out. And you know what's going down. I'm physically round. I like to move it. I like to move it. I like to move it. We like to move it. I like to move it. She like to move it. We like to move it. We like to move it. I like to party. He like to party. They like to party. We like to party. She like to shake it. She like to shake it. He like to shake it. Yeah. Somebody say ho. Say ho. Back it up. Yo, somebody say yeah. Say yeah. Back it up. Give me room, cuz. I like to move it. I like to move it. I like to move it. We like to move it. She like to shake it. She like to shake it. She like to shake it. Yeah, shake it, girl. We like to party. We like to party. We like to party. We like to party. We like to move it. He like to move it. They like to move it.
Wow, the music and the moves were made for each other. Outstanding. Trained and choreographed by Mrs. Amruta Ramesh. There is no relationship quite like the one between father and the son. From the day he is born, there is an unbreakable bond between him and his father. It is very difficult to describe this relationship. Here are the students of pre-primary expressing their love towards dad by a rocking performance.
पापा कहते हैं बड़ा नाम करेगा, बेटा हमारा ऐसा काम करेगा, मगर ये तो कोई न जाने कि मेरी मंजिल है कहाँ। पापा कहते हैं बड़ा नाम करेगा, बेटा हमारा ऐसा काम करेगा, मगर ये तो कोई न जाने कि मेरी मंजिल है कहाँ। पापा कहते हैं बड़ा नाम करेगा। सब यार अपने सबके दिलों में अरमाए है। बैठे हैं मिलके सब यार अपने सबके दिलों में अरमाए हैं। वो जिंदगी में कल क्या बनेगा हर एक नजर का सपना ये है। कोई इंजीनियर का काम करेगा, बिजनेस में कोई अपना नाम करेगा, मगर ये तो कोई न जाने कि मेरी मंजिल है कहाँ। पापा कहते हैं बड़ा नाम करेगा।
Oh, it was an adorable performance, trained and choreographed by Mrs. Amrita Ramesh. A daughter can outgrow your lap, but can never outgrow your heart. This is one of the strongest relationships in life. Our pre-primary students are showcasing a wonderful performance.
ನಿನ್ನಂಥ ಅಪ್ಪ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಒಂದೊಂದು ಮಾತು ಬೆಲ್ಲ. ನಿನ್ನಂಥ ಅಪ್ಪ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಒಂದೊಂದು ಮಾತು ಬೆಲ್ಲ. ನೀನೆ ನನ್ನ ಜೀವ, ನೀನೆ ನನ್ನ ಪ್ರಾಣ, ಯಾವ ದೇವ ತಂದ ವರವೋ ಇನ್ನು ನಾನು ಅರಿಯೆನು.
ನಿನ್ನಂಥ ಮಗಳು ಇಲ್ಲ, ಬಾಳಲ್ಲಿ ನೀನೇ ಎಲ್ಲ. ನಿನ್ನಂಥ ಮಗಳು ಇಲ್ಲ,
ಹೌದಾ?
ಬಾಳಲ್ಲಿ ನೀನೇ ಎಲ್ಲ. ನಿನ್ನ ಕಂಡ ಮೇಲೆ ಬೆಳಕ ಕಂಡೆ ಬಾಲ, ಯಾವ ದೇವ ತಂದ ವರವೋ ಇನ್ನು ನಾನು ಅರಿಯೆನು.
ನಿನ್ನಂಥ ಅಪ್ಪ ಇಲ್ಲ,
ನಿನ್ನಂಥ ಮಗಳು ಇಲ್ಲ.
ನೀ ಹೀಗೆ ನಡೆಯಲು, ನಡು ಹೀಗೆ ಕುಣಿಯಲು, 18 ವಯಸ್ಸಿನ ಹುಡುಗನ ಆಗಿದೆ.
ನೀ ಹೀಗೆ ನಗುತ್ತಿದೆ, ಜೊತೆಯಾಗಿ ಬರುತ್ತಿದೆ, ಆನಂದ ತರುತ್ತಿದೆ ಹುಡುಗನೇ ಎಂದಿಗೂ. ರಂಪಂ ರಪಂಪ ರಂಪ ಪಂಪ ರಂಪ ಪಂಪ ರಂಪಂ ರಪಂಪ ರಂಪ ಪಂಪ ರಂಪ ಪಂ.
ಮಾತಿನ ಮೋಡಿಗೆ ನಿನ್ನಾಣೆ ನಾನು ಬೆಚ್ಚಿದೆ.
ನಿನ್ನಂಥ ಮಗಳು ಇಲ್ಲ,
ನಿನ್ನಂಥ ಅಪ್ಪ ಇಲ್ಲ.
Everything was so perfect, mesmerizing performance, trained and choreographed by Mrs. Amrita. Humor can change any situation and help us to cope at the instant we start laughing. Our secondary students have made an attempt to bring a smile on everyone's face through a skit in Kannada, Chinnada Gantu, guided by Mrs. Savita Bhushan and Mrs. Kumuda KR.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು BN ವರ್ಷಾ ಭಟ್. ನಾನು 7ನೇ ತರಗತಿ ಎ ವಿಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಓದುತ್ತಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿಯಂದಿರು ಎಷ್ಟು ಪ್ರಾಮುಖ್ಯತೆಯನ್ನು ಕೊಡುತ್ತಾರೆ ಎಂಬುದು ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. ನಾವು ಬೆಳೆದು ದೊಡ್ಡವರಾದ ಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಆಸ್ತಿಯಂತೆ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿಯಿಂದ ಮತ್ತು ಪ್ರೀತಿಯಿಂದ ಅವರನ್ನು ಕಾಪಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ಳಬೇಕು. ಬೇರೆಯವರ ಮಾತುಗಳನ್ನು ಕೇಳಿ ಅವರ ಆಸ್ತಿಗೆ ಆಸೆ ಪಡದೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕರ್ತವ್ಯವನ್ನು ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿಯಿಂದ ನಿರ್ವಹಿಸುವುದು ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿಯಂದಿರಿಗೆ ಕೊಡುವ ಬಹುದೊಡ್ಡ ಕೊಡುಗೆಯಾಗಿದೆ. ಒಂದು ವೇಳೆ ಅವರ ಆಸ್ತಿಗೆ, ಆಭರಣಕ್ಕೆ ಮತ್ತು ಅಂತಸ್ತಿಗೆ ಆಸೆಪಟ್ಟರೆ ಮನುಷ್ಯನಿಗೆ ಒದಗುವ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿಯನ್ನು ಒಂದು ಹಾಸ್ಯಮಯವಾದ ನಾಟಕದ ಮೂಲಕ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದೆ ಪ್ರದರ್ಶಿಸಲು ಬರುತ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ 7 ಮತ್ತು 8ನೇ ತರಗತಿಯ ಮಕ್ಕಳು. ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರನ್ನು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆಯೊಂದಿಗೆ ಪ್ರೋತ್ಸಾಹಿಸಿರಿ.
ಅಯ್ಯೋ, ಒಂದು ಮಾತು ಹೇಳದೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ರಲ್ಲ ರೀ. ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಈ ಪ್ರಪಂಚದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂಟಿ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ರಲ್ಲ ರೀ.
ಅಮ್ಮವರೇ, ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಕರೆದುಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗೋಕೆ ಅವರೇನು ಪಕ್ಕದ ಮನೆ ಪಟೇಲ್ರು ಮನೆಗೆ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾರಾ? ಆಯುಷ್ ಮುಗ್ದು ಯಮಲೋಕಕ್ಕೆ ಸೇರ್ಕೊಂಡವ್ರೆ ಅಮ್ಮ. ಸಮಾಧಾನ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ.
ಹೇಗಂತ ಸಮಾಧಾನ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಗೌರಿ?
ಹೌದಲ್ವಾ?
ಅವರೇ ಹೋದ್ಮೇಲೆ ನನ್ಗಿನ್ಯಾರು ಗತಿ ಗೌರಿ?
ಲಾ 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 ಲಾ. ಸೌಭಾಗ್ಯ, ನೋಡೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ.
ಏನಕ್ಕ, ಈ ಮೆಲೋಡಿ ಡ್ರಾಮಾ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಮುಗಿಯಂಗೆ ಕಾಣ್ತಿಲ್ಲ.
ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೀಗೇನು ಮಾಡೋಣಂತೆ?
ತಾತ ಇಟ್ಟಿರೋ ಚಿನ್ನದ ಗಂಟೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಪಾಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಈ ನರ್ಕದಿಂದ ಪಾರಾಗ್ಬಿಡೋಣ.
ಹೌದು ಸೌಭಾಗ್ಯ, ಬೇಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಗಂಡನನ್ನ ಕರೆಯೋಣಂತೆ. ರೀ ವಾಟ್ಸಪ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಸಂದೇಶ ಕಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೀನಿ, ಹೋಗಮ್ಮ. ರೀ ನಾನು ಫೇಸ್ಬುಕ್ಕಲ್ಲಿ ಚಿತ್ರ ನೋಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಹಿಂಸೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಡ. ವಾಟ್ಸಪ್ 3 ಹೊತ್ತು ಅದರಲ್ಲೇ ಇರ್ತೀರ ನೀವಂತೂ.
ನೀವು ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ಯಾವಾಗ ನೋಡಿದ್ರು ಅದನ್ನೇ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕೂತಿರ್ತೀರ.
ಅವರು ಬರಂಗ್ ಕಾಣ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಹೋಗಿ ಇಬ್ರನ್ನ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬೇಡಂತೆ. ಬನ್ರಿ,
ನೀವು ಬನ್ರಿ.
ಹೋಗ್ರಿ, ನಿಮ್ಮಮ್ಮನ ಚಿನ್ನದ ಗಂಟೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿ.
ನೀವು ಸಹ ಹೋಗಿ ಕೇಳಿ.
ಅಣ್ಣ ಬಾರೋ, ಅಮ್ಮನ ಹತ್ರ ಚಿನ್ನದ ಗಂಟೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳೋಣ. ಕೇಳ್ಬೇಕಾ? ಸರಿ, ಶುರು ಮಾಡೋಣ.
ಅಳ್ಬೇಡ್ರಪ್ಪ, ಸಮಾಧಾನ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ.
ಅಮ್ಮ, ಅಪ್ಪ ಚಿನ್ನದ ಗಂಟೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಮ್ಮ, ಅದನ್ನ ತಗೊಂಡು ಸಮಾಧಾನ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಅಮ್ಮ, ನಾನು ಅಣ್ಣಂಗಿಂತ ತುಂಬಾ ಸಮಾಧಾನ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂತೀನಮ್ಮ, ಹೇಳಮ್ಮ.
ಹಾ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತನಕ ತಾಯಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಪ್ರೀತಿ ಇರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಇವಾಗ ಚಿನ್ನದ ಗಂಟು ಕೇಳಕ್ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ರು. ಇದಕ್ಕೇನ್ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಇಲ್ಲ.
ಗೌರಿ, ನೀನ್ ಕೆಲಸದೋಳ್ ತರಾನೇ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು. ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಹೊಡೆದ್ರೆ ಗೌರಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಸೇರ್ಕೊಬಿಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಅವ್ರು ಕೇಳ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರಪ್ಪಂದ, ನಿಮ್ಮಪ್ಪಂದಲ್ಲ. ಅಯ್ಯ, ನಮ್ಮಪ್ಪಂದೇನ್ ಕೊಡಕ್ ಬರ್ತಿದ್ನಾ? ಗೌರಿ, ನೀನ್ ಕೆಲಸದವಳ ತರಾನೇ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು. ನಾವೇನ್ ಇವ್ರನ್ನು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಸುಮ್ನೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಹೆಂಡತಿರ ಜೊತೆ ಹೋಗಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಬೇರೆ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ನಮಗ್ ಮಕ್ಕಳಾಗ್ತವೆ, ಮಕ್ಕಳಾದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ವಂಶವೃಕ್ಷ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಬೇರೆ ಹೋಗಿ ವಂಶವೃಕ್ಷಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಕಷ್ಟಪಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇವೆ, ಗೊತ್ತಾ?
ಹಾ, ಸೀಮೆಗಿದ್ದೀರ. ಸೂರ್ಯ ವಂಶವ್ರದ್ದು ಅಮ್ಮವ್ರ ಗಂಡ ಅಂತ ಒಪ್ಕೊಳಕ್ಕಾಗ್ದಲ್ಲ, ಇವಾಗ ಚಿನ್ನದ ಗಂಟು ಕೇಳಕ್ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ರು. ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀರ, ಇದಕ್ಕೇನ್ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಹೇ ಗೌರಿ, ಇವ್ರ ಸುಖದಲ್ಲಿ ನನ್ನ ಕಷ್ಟನ ಮರಿತೀನಿ, ಇವ್ರ ಸುಖನೇ ಕಿತ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಾನೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿ?
ಮಾತಲ್ಲಿ ಮರಳು ಮಾಡಿದ್ ಸಾಕು. ಇವಾಗ ಚಿನ್ನದ ಗಂಟೆಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ.
ನೋಡ್ರಮ್ಮ, ಸತ್ಯವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, ಚಿನ್ನದ ಗಂಟೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಅಂತ ನನ್ಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ.
ಅಮ್ಮ, ಈ ರೀತಿ ಹೇಳಿ ನಮ್ಮ ನಂಬ್ಸಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಹೌದು, ಅವ್ರು ಸತ್ಯನೇ ಹೇಳ್ತಿರೋದು. ನೀವೆಲ್ಲಿ ಚಿನ್ನದ ಗಂಟು ದೋಚ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತೀರಾ ಅಂತ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಯಜಮಾನ್ರು ಚಿನ್ನದ ಗಂಟು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಬಚ್ಚಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಅಮ್ಮವ್ರಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರ ಬಲ್ಗೈದ್ ಬಂಟ ಲೆಗ್ಗಂಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋದು. ಅಮ್ಮ, ಆ ತಾತ ಸಾಯೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಂಚೆ ಅಪ್ಪ ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇನು ಇಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಬಿಡಮ್ಮ.
ಆಯ್ತು ಮಗ. ಗೌರಿ, ಲೆಗ್ದಯ್ಯನ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕರಿಯಮ್ಮ ಇಲ್ಲಿ.
ಲೆಗ್ದಯ್ಯ, ಓ ಲೆಗ್ದಯ್ಯ. ಬಂದೆ ಗೌರಿ. ಗಂಡ ಅಂತೆ, ಗಂಡ. ಅಮ್ಮವ್ರು ಕರೀತಾ ಇದಾರೆ, ನೋಡಲ್ಲಿ. ಅಮ್ಮವ್ರೆ, ಕರೆದ್ರೆ?
ಲೆಗ್ದಯ್ಯ, ನಮ್ಮವ್ರು ಸಾಯೋದಕ್ ಮುಂಚೆ ಆ ಚಿನ್ನದ ಗಂಟೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಡಪ್ಪ ಇವ್ರಿಗೆ.
ಅಮ್ಮವ್ರೆ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಇವ್ರಿಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ನೀವು?
ಲೆಗ್ದಯ್ಯ, ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ದಷ್ಟು ಮಾಡು.
ತಾತಪ್ಪ ಬಂದು ಕುತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ನಮ್ಮ ಮಾವ ಸಾಯೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಂಚೆ ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ? ಆಯ್ತಮ್ಮ, ಆಯ್ತು. ಮಗ, ನಿಮ್ಮಪ್ಪ ಇದ್ದಾರಲ್ಲ,
ಅವರು ಸಾಯೋ ದಿನ ಬೆಳಗಿನ ಜಾವ 6 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ಕೋಳಿ ಕೊಕೊಕೋ ಕೋ ಕೊಕೊಕೋ ಕೋ ಕೊಕೊಕೋ ಕೋ ಅಂತ ಕೂಗ್ತು ಮಗ.
ಹೇ ತಾತಪ್ಪ, ಕೋಳಿ ಕೊಕೊಕೋ ಕೋ ಕೊಕೊಕೋ ಕೋ ಕೊಕೊಕೋ ಕೋ ಅಂತ ಕೂಗದೆ ಇನ್ನೇನು ಮಿಯಾವ್ ಮಿಯಾವ್ ಅನ್ನತ್ತೇನಪ್ಪ. ನೇರವಾಗಿ ವಿಷಯಕ್ಕೆ ಬಾರಪ್ಪ.
ನೋಡು ಮಗ, ನಾನು ಏನೇ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ಪೂರ್ತಿಯಾಗೇ ಹೇಳೋದು. ಕೇಳೋದಿದ್ರೆ ಕೇಳು, ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಬರ್ತೀನಿ.
ನಿಲ್ಲಿ ತಾತ, ಕಾರ್ಯವಾಸಿ ಕತ್ತೆ ಕಾಲು ಹಿಡ್ದಂಗೆ ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳೋದನ್ನ ಪೂರ್ತಿಯಾಗಿ ಕೇಳಿ. ಆಯ್ತು ಕಣಮ್ಮ, ನೀ ಹೇಳ್ದಂಗೆ ಆಗಿ. ಮೊದಲು ಚೇರ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಬಾ. ತಾತಪ್ಪ ಕೂತ್ಕೋ ಬಾ, ನೀನ್ ಮುಂದುವರಿಸು.
ಸರಿ ಮಗ. ಮಗ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅಪ್ಪ ಇದ್ದಾರಲ್ಲ, ಅವರು ಸಾಯೋ ದಿನ ಬೆಳಗಿನ ಜಾವ 6 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ಕೋಳಿ ಕೊಕೊಕೋ ಕೋ ಕೊಕೊಕೋ ಕೋ ಕೊಕೊಕೋ ಕೋ ಅಂತ ಕೂಗ್ತು ಮಗ.
ಏ ತಾತ, ಅವಾಗ್ಲೇ ಇದನ್ನೇ ಹೇಳಿದ್ಯಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ. ಅಯ್ಯ, ಇವ್ರಿಗೊಂದು ಕಾಯಿಲೆ ಇದೆ. ಇವ್ರೇನಾರು ಮಾತಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾರೆ ಯಾರು ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಮೊದ್ಲಿಂದ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಯ್ಯೋ, ಇವ್ರಿಗೆ ಇದು ಬೇರೆ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಹಂಗಾದ್ರೆ ಇವ್ರು ಮಾತಾಡಿ ಮುಗಿಸೋವರೆಗೂ ಯಾರು ಮಾತಾಡ್ಬೇಡಿ, ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ.
ಮಗ, ನಿಮ್ಮಪ್ಪ ಇದ್ದಾರಲ್ಲ, ಅವರು ಸಾಯೋ ದಿನ ಬೆಳಗಿನ ಜಾವ 6 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ಕೋಳಿ ಕೊಕೊಕೋ ಕೋ ಕೊಕೊಕೋ ಕೋ ಕೊಕೊಕೋ ಕೋ ಅಂತ ಕೂಗ್ತು ಮಗ. ಆಗ ಯಜಮಾನ್ರು ಬ್ಯಾಗ್ ಎದ್ದು ಸ್ನಾನ ಮಾಡಿ ಪೂಜೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಮಗ. ಅಷ್ಟೊತ್ತಿಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಗೌರಿ ಇಡ್ಲಿ ಚಟ್ನಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಬಹು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು ಮಗ.
ಅಷ್ಟಿಷ್ಟಪಟ್ರ ನಾನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ಇಡ್ಲಿ ಚಟ್ನಿನ ಭೋ ಸಂತೋಷ ಆಯ್ತು ಕೇಳಿ ಲೆಗ್ದಯ್ಯ. ಅಯ್ಯೋ, ಮತ್ತೆ ನೀನ್ ಯಾಕೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ದೆ ಗೌರಿ? ಲೆಗ್ದಯ್ಯ ನನ್ನನ್ನು ತುಂಬಾ ಹೊಗ್ಲು ಬಿಟ್ರಲ್ಲ, ಹಂಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಕ್ಷಮಿಸ್ಬಿಡಿ.
ಇವಾಗ ಯಾರು ಮಾತಾಡ್ಬೇಡ್ರಿ, ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ತಾತ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಕೇಳಿ. ತಾತ, ನೀವು ಹೇಳಿ ತಾತ.
ಸರಿ ಮಗ. ಮಗ, ನಿಮ್ಮಪ್ಪ ಇದ್ದಾರಲ್ಲ, ಅವರು ಸಾಯೋ ದಿನ ಬೆಳಗಿನ ಜಾವ 6 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ಕೋಳಿ ಕೊಕೊಕೋ ಕೋ ಕೊಕೊಕೋ ಕೋ ಕೊಕೊಕೋ ಕೋ ಅಂತ ಕೂಗ್ತು ಮಗ. ಆಗ ಯಜಮಾನ್ರು ಬ್ಯಾಗ್ ಎದ್ದು ಸ್ನಾನ ಮಾಡಿ ಪೂಜೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಮಗ. ಅಷ್ಟೊತ್ತಿಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಗೌರಿ ಇಡ್ಲಿ ಚಟ್ನಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಬಹು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು ಮಗ. ಆಗ ಟಿವಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ರಾಜ್ಕುಮಾರ್ ಹಾಡು ಬಂತಪ್ಪ. ಅದ್ಯಾವುದು ಅಂದರೆ, ಯಾರೇ ಕೂಗಾಡಲಿ ಊರೇ ಹೋರಾಡಲಿ, ನಿನ್ನ ನೆಮ್ಮದಿಗೆ ಭಂಗವಿಲ್ಲ, ಎಮ್ಮೆ ನಿನಗೆ ಸಾಟಿ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಬಿಸಿಲು ಮಳೆಗೆ ಬಿರುಗಾಳಿ ಚಳಿಗೆ ನೀ ಅಳುಕದೆ ಮುಂದೆ ಸಾಗುವೆ.
ಅರೆ ಹೊಯ್ ಅರೆ ಹೊಯ್ ಅರೆ ಹೊಯ್.
ಮತ್ತೆ ನೀನ್ ಯಾಕಪ್ಪ ಮಾತಾಡ್ದೆ ರೀ? ಈ ತಾತನ ಹತ್ರ ಚಿನ್ನದ ಗಂಟೆಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬೇಗದಿಂದ ಪರಾರಿ ಆಗೋಣ ರೀ. ನಿನಗಿನ್ನೂ ಚಿನ್ನದ ಗಂಟು ಬೇಕೇನೆ? ತಾತಪ್ಪ, ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದ್ಸಲ ಮೊದ್ಲಿಂದ ಮಾತ್ರ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಡ ತಾತಪ್ಪ. ನಮ್ಮ ಮಾವ ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇನು ಇಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಒಂದ್ಸತಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ?
ಆಯ್ತಮ್ಮ, ಆಯ್ತು. ಮಗ, ನಿಮ್ಮಪ್ಪ ಇದ್ದಾರಲ್ಲ, ಅವರು ಸಾಯೋ ದಿನ ಬೆಳಗಿನ ಜಾವ 6 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ಕೋಳಿ ಕೊಕೊಕೋ ಕೋ ಕೊಕೊಕೋ ಕೋ ಕೊಕೊಕೋ ಕೋ ಅಂತ ಕೂಗ್ತು ಮಗ. ಆಗ ಯಜಮಾನ್ರು ಬ್ಯಾಗ್ ಎದ್ದು ಸ್ನಾನ ಮಾಡಿ ಪೂಜೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಮಗ. ಅಷ್ಟೊತ್ತಿಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಗೌರಿ ಇಡ್ಲಿ ಚಟ್ನಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಬಹು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು ಮಗ. ಅಷ್ಟೊತ್ತಿಗೆ ಟಿವಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ರಾಜ್ಕುಮಾರ್ ಹಾಡು ಬಂತಪ್ಪ. ಅದು ಯಾವುದು ಅಂದರೆ, ಯಾರೇ ಕೂಗಾಡಲಿ ಊರೇ ಹೋರಾಡಲಿ, ನಿನ್ನ ನೆಮ್ಮದಿಗೆ ಭಂಗವಿಲ್ಲ, ಎಮ್ಮೆ ನಿನಗೆ ಸಾಟಿ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಬಿಸಿಲು ಮಳೆಗೆ ಬಿರುಗಾಳಿ ಚಳಿಗೆ ನೀ ಅಳುಕದೆ ಮುಂದೆ ಸಾಗುವೆ. ಅರೆ ಹೊಯ್ ಅರೆ ಹೊಯ್ ಅರೆ ಹೊಯ್ ಅರೆ ಹೊಯ್.
ಅಯ್ಯಪ್ಪ, ನನಗಿನ್ಯಾವ ಚಿನ್ನದ ಗಂಟಿನ ಸವಾಸನೂ ಬೇಡಪ್ಪ. ಅಕ್ಕ, ಎಂತ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿಯೆ? ಮತ್ತೆ ಈ ಮುದ್ಕ ಮೊದ್ಲಿಂದ ಹೇಳಕ್ ಶುರು ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ. ನನ್ನ ಗಂಡಂಗಂತೂ ಹುಚ್ಚಿಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಇನ್ನ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಇದ್ರೆ ನನಗೂ ಹುಚ್ಚಿಡಿಯುತ್ತೆ. ನಾನಿಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಜಾಗ ಖಾಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಪ್ಪ. ರೀ, ನಾವಿನ್ನಿಲ್ಲೇ ಇದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅಣ್ಣನ ಥರ ಹುಚ್ಚಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ ರೀ. ಬನ್ರಿ, ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬೇಗ ಪರಾರಿ ಆಗೋಣ. ಅಯ್ಯೋ, ನನ್ನ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ಏನಾಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತಪ್ಪ?
ಏನೂ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಇರಿ ಅಮ್ಮವ್ರೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಅವ್ರು ಬರ್ತಾರೆ.
ಏನಾದರೂ ನಿನ್ನಂಗೆ ಆಟ ಆಡಿಸ್ಬಾರ್ದಿತ್ತಪ್ಪ.
ಅಯ್ಯ, ಸಮಾಧಾನ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅಮ್ಮವ್ರೆ. ನೀವೀಗ ಚಿನ್ನದ ಗಂಟು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಯಾರು ನೋಡಕ್ಕೆ ಬರ್ತಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ.
ತಾಯಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ 9 ತಿಂಗಳು ನೋವು ಅನುಭವಿಸುತ್ತಾ ಜನ್ಮ ನೀಡುತ್ತಾಳೆ. ಆದರೆ ಅದೇ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ನೋವು ಅನುಭವಿಸುತ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದರೆ ತನ್ನ ಜೀವನವನ್ನೇ ಬಿಡುತ್ತಾಳೆ. ನಾನು ನನ್ನ ಜೀವವನ್ನು ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ ಹೊತ್ತು ನನ್ನ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ನಿರಾಸೆ ಮಾಡುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಲೆಗ್ದಯ್ಯ, ಆ ಚಿನ್ನದ ಗಂಟು ಎಲ್ಲೇ ಇದ್ದರೂ ನನ್ನ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ತಲುಪಿಸಿಬಿಡಿ. ಅವರು ಎಲ್ಲೇ ಇದ್ದರೂ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಸಂತೋಷವಾಗಿ ಇರಲಿ. ಬಾರಿ ಗೌರಿ, ಹೋಗೋಣ. ಬನ್ನಿ ಅಮ್ಮವ್ರೆ.
ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ ಇರಿ ಅಮ್ಮವ್ರೆ. ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಬನ್ನಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ.
ಹೇಳಿ ತಾತ.
ನೋಡ್ರಪ್ಪ, ಚಿನ್ನದ ಗಂಟಿನ ಆಸೆಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ತಾಯಿಯನ್ನು ದೂರ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಡಿ. ತಂದೆ ಇಲ್ಲದ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ತಾಯಿಯೇ ದೇವ್ರು ಎಂದು ತಿಳಿದು ನಿಮ್ಮ ತಾಯಿಯನ್ನು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಚಿನ್ನದ ಗಂಟು ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ನಿಮಗೆ ಹೇಳುತ್ತೇನೆ.
ಅಮ್ಮ, ನಮಗೆ ಕ್ಷಮಿಸ್ಬಿಡಮ್ಮ. ನಾವು ಚಿನ್ನದ ಗಂಟಿಗೆ ಆಸೆ ಬಿದ್ದು ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ತುಂಬ ನೋಯಿಸಿರುವಮ್ಮ. ನಮಗೆ ಚಿನ್ನದ ಗಂಟು ಬೇಡ, ನಮಗೆ ನೀವೇ ಬೇಕು. ಇನ್ಮೇಲಿಂದ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಒಟ್ಟಾಗಿ ಸಂತೋಷವಾಗಿ ಇರೋಣ ಅಮ್ಮ.
ಆಯ್ತು ಮಗ. ನೋಡಿದರಲ್ಲ ವೀಕ್ಷಕರೇ,
ಸಂತೋಷವಾಗಿ ಇರೋಣ ಅಮ್ಮ.
ಆಯ್ತು ಮಗ. ನೋಡಿದರಲ್ಲ ವೀಕ್ಷಕರೇ, ಚಿನ್ನದ ಗಂಟಿಗೆ ಆಸೆ ಪಟ್ಟ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ತಮ್ಮ ತಪ್ಪನ್ನು ಅರಿತುಕೊಂಡು ತಾಯಿಯೇ ದೇವರೆಂದು ತಿಳಿದರು. ಯಾರು ಹಣ ಐಶ್ವರ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಆಸೆ ಪಡುತ್ತಾರೋ ಅವರು ಕೊನೆಗೆ ತಲುಪುವ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಯನ್ನು ಒಂದು ಹಾಸ್ಯಮಯವಾದ ನಾಟಕದ ಮೂಲಕ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದೆ ಪ್ರಸ್ತುತಪಡಿಸಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ತುಂಬು ಹೃದಯದ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
That was really funny. The leading divas of Bollywood have ruled our minds and hearts with their beauty, charm, and distinctive dance styles. In honor to their contribution, we present a small tribute by our secondary students.
होठों में ऐसी बात, होठों में ऐसी बात में दबा के चली आई, खुल जाए वही बात तो दुहाई है दुहाई। होठों में ऐसी बात में दबा के चली आई, खुल जाए वही बात तो दुहाई है दुहाई। अरे हाँ, बात जिसमें प्यार तो है, जहर भी है हाय। होठों में ऐसी बात में दबा के चली आई, खुल जाए वही बात तो दुहाई है दुहाई।
चोरी चोरी मिलते हैं रे चार चकोरी।
परदेसिया, परदेसिया ये सच है पिया, सब कहते हैं मैंने तुझको दिल दे दिया।
सावरी जिया से बावरी मेरे अंगना में देखो आज खिला है चांद ये बाजे धुन झम झम झमाके झम तुराजी मन झम झम झमाके झम ये बाजे धुन झम झम झमाके झम तुराजी मन झम झम झमाके झम पिंगा ग पोरी पिंगा ग पोरी पिंगा ग पोरी पिंगा पिंगा ग पोरी पिंगा ग पोरी पिंगा ग पोरी पिंगा
रघुकुल रीत सदा चली आई प्राण जाए पर वचन न जाए रघुवर तेरी राह निहारे रघुवर तेरी राह निहारे सातों जन्म से सिया घर मोरे परदेसिया आओ पधारो पिया घर मोरे परदेसिया आओ पधारो पिया
This was so ethereal, conceptualized and trained by Mrs. Navya Jagadish. Oh, that's me. Let us end this extravaganza through vote of thanks by Mrs. Indira Kulai, CEO, Capital Institutions.
A warm and graceful morning to all the dignitaries and our valued virtual audience. It's my privilege to propose the vote of thanks and acknowledge the contribution of those who worked hard to make this annual day celebration happen. As you all know, this annual day is being celebrated on a virtual platform due to the pandemic restrictions. We do cherish the partnership and collaboration of all the parents in all our endeavors. My heartfelt thanks to Dr. Sudha Chandrasekhar, Senior Consultant, World Bank, Health System Transformation Project, Secretary, Capital Educational Institutions. My gratitude to you for creating a safe and welcoming environment for our team. Your communication, compassion, and commitment to the well-being of the campus community is invaluable. We have been fortunate to be guided by our principal, Mrs. Padmashri Y. You have been a constant support and given your team a lot of encouragement. Thank you, ma'am. I convey my thanks to Mrs. Pratibha Rao and all the core team members who rendered their support with noble actions. It was rightly said that education is a shared commitment between the dedicated teachers, motivated students, and enthusiastic parents with high expectation. My special thanks to all our teachers. I treasure your love and concern towards the school. I also extend my thanks to all the parents and expecting the same support throughout. I acknowledge and appreciate the remarkable support, efforts and achievements of the students in both scholastic and co-scholastic areas. The technicality showcased by the teachers by joining the bits and parts to give a life to the program is really appreciable. My thanks to Mrs. Shilpa Kiran, Miss Mamtas for the recording. I thank the editing team members Mrs. Juma Christopher Lee, Mrs. Rashmi Gunchikar, Mrs. Rajni Kulkarni and Mrs. Shipra Chandra. Last but not the least, my heartfelt thanks to Mrs. Navya Jagadish for anchoring the whole program. Thank you, Navya. On this special occasion, I appreciate and the collaborative spirit of the management, principal, staff, students, and parents that empowered the school to continue its march towards the quality education during this lockdown period. Thank you all. Have a great day.
Thank you so much, ma'am. There is no real ending. It's the place where we stop the story. I hope all of you have enjoyed this fun-filled occasion. I congratulate all our participants for their captivating performances. I express my gratitude to the parent community without whose support this event would have not been so successful. Thanks to all.
May I now request audience to kindly stand up for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे